Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the series between Abusement Park and NKT T1 here in the Dragon League for Ascension eSports. The Abusement Park is leading the series now 2-0 over the NKT squad, so how are you feeling so far now about the series after the second game?
Well, after the first game, it seemed pretty cut and dry. And after that second game, I don't think I have any brain cells left to form any kind of proper analysis. That was quite the clown fiesta.
A very clown fiesta-esque or action-packed game. So now we're jumping into the ban phase of this third game, potentially the final game if the Abusement Park is able to close out. But now we have Abusement Park back over on the blue side, whereas NKT back on the red side. So, on Abusement Park, we have Warwick, Twitch, and Shaco banned away. The Shaco kind of confuses me considering the low impact and value of Shaco overall in the last game, but maybe they believe it was just a bad game and he can recover in this game.
Yep, or it could be Vanilla MF being in charge of the bans. Hey guys, I can't buy this, you know, that stealth is, that's a whole lot of wacky nonsense. I'm not so fond of this. But either way, they're replicating their last draft in the opening with an Oriana pick. And will we see that get locked in?
So
oh boy.
Locked in here for NKT T1 as well as a Yasuo, however.
Wait. Are they just gonna... See, if that was Kayn jungle, then King Arya would have just picked it for himself there, and you wouldn't want to blind pick a Yasuo top lane either. So so it is Kayn top lane.
Kayn
oh
in the
boy!
Top lane. I very much doubt this is a mid lane Kayn due to the recent removal of the synergy with his passive and Deathfire Touch. So I am assuming he's just going to look for some trades in the top lane to get his form. But
that's a lot of squishy melee AD right there.
Interesting pick, but the Rammus hovered again. They picked it in game 1. Will they bring it here to game... Oh no, that was actually the NKT squad that picked it up. So now they are looking to take Rammus for themselves to match up against this Master Yi. They're hoping to counter him with that that taunt plus the double thorn mail.
I can respect that against a Master Yi. Oh my goodness,
Likewise.
What is happening? Please. Okay, that I can get behind a little more, but I'm still very confused. Okay, there we go.
A little bit more of a natural mid laner here. Was
Absolute.
Not expecting something like a Kayn or Urgot in the mid lane. Would have been a bit surprising, but we are in Dragon League, so anything can happen. But Tarek now being banned away from the Abusement Park. Incarnated proving that he was most definitely a force to be reckoned with on that Tark, landing so many dazzles, and the 5-man Cosmic Radiances made him quite the start player last game.
Yep, and the Abusement Park, they thought that the Ashe was maybe a little bit oppressive that game, and to be fair, it was definitely the Ashe that was making the difference in why they were losing that bomb. Braum was helping, but the Ashe was the big factor, and given Phoenix's performance on it in the first game, I think picking it away is a very good call. We've also got the Janna opened up so far, although that could get banned away here, but that would surprise me a little. And if that is still available... Oh,
what?
Okay.
Now, with the jungle picked already, I can't see anywhere where a Kindred would fit into the draft, so I'm curious as to what their mindset was behind that, unless it was something like a panic.
A panic, or they have a sub I'm not seeing?
I think that's the same roster as last game.
Yep. The piano in this house is too far away from me to play the X-Files thing for the stream, but
Ooh, I've got mine right
just,
here,
you know.
but
but the truth is out there, and I want to believe in the power of Kindred. Anyhow, we see this draft getting rounded out a bit more. They didn't like the Jhin, they didn't like the Braum, both understandable. They were good prefers in the first and second game, didn't like the Ashe and just picked that away for themselves. The Ashe has been a strong pick for whichever team has had it.
For sure, both Ashes have one lane so far, and now we see this Jinx, which was banned away in game 1 and 2 by both teams actually. They banned it away on NKT side on the first game, and then on Abusement Park side during game 2 they banned it away. So now we have the Jinx picked away in this game.
Oh boy.
But
any support, hell yeah.
That aside, we do have quite an interesting support pick, one we do not typically see nowadays with all the Ardent supports and tank supports available.
Oh my lord, so the 5v5 team fighting on the side of a is just insane.
Yeah, I do personally really like the fact that they're building around their team play and team fighting capabilities, because throughout last game we saw they have the synergy that it takes to, you know, win out these 5v5 fights, even despite having minor disadvantages.
Yeah, absolutely. This will be an interesting one going forward. If Murray are able to get any kind of advantage lane in a post-6 environment, that will be unbelievably impressive, because the amount of kill pressure that Ashe Annie has Jinx Sona, one of the squishiest bot lanes you could possibly pick for yourself, is astronomical. And on top of that, across the board, the NKT squad has drafted themselves an unbelievably squishy composition into a composition known for it, or that has established an identity within itself for team fighting, and has an Orianna on it. You just picked so many small health bars that can just be obliterated that second, and they've got so many ways to set up for large Orianna ults too. They've got the Annie ult, they've got the Jarvan ult, they've got the Ashe ult, they've got Rammus who can get flanks even and nudge things together further. And this is a scary game for NKT. They have to snowball.
For sure, and even Jarvan, being a tank, like a frontline champion for his team, he's still a huge threat to like just about everybody except maybe the Kayn on the side of NKT, because Jarvans typically tend to itemize something like a Black Cleaver and Titanic Hydra, so his ability to detonate the backline by himself is still something that should be recognized by the NKT group. So I think that the Abusement Park has most definitely drafted a stronger composition overall throughout the entirety of the game, as they have the advantage top lane, as Kayn is weak in the early levels due to not having his form. Orianna and Xerath, it's mostly a skill matchup. It depends more on Orianna's sidestepping all of the skill shots that Zia can throw out. But bot lane, I think the poke advantage, the poke and sustain is in favor of the Jinx Sona, but the all-in potential from Ashe, Annie, and like a Rammus or Orianna gank is huge. So overall across the map, I think Abusement Park has the advantages they need to take this game by the throat.
The poke and sustain lead does go to NKT, but it's so slight, because Ashe is just like Caitlyn Light. You've got 600 range, you've got the volley which extends your range, and you've got a slow on everything. If you outrange people you're up against even slightly, then you're just able to work in auto attacks until you're within range of their casterman.
Yeah.
And I am very, very scared for NKT here. This is a strange composition, and you know, I'll ask this question while I'm at it, because I've never put it.
Okay.
Why does Lane Kayn exist? His advantage in the jungle is ridiculously fast clear speeds and interesting angles that he can take due to being able to go through walls. But what advantages does Lane Kayn have? Jungle Kayn doesn't have a good early game and has an okay mid game, but it's mostly about the clears and these weird ganks he can get off. His late game is blah, too. Like, I don't... What am I missing?
Well, I think in the early lane, being in lane the whole time allows him, if he plays correctly, to get so many trades off that it's possible he could get something like a Darken transformation like 2 to 3 minutes earlier, which I don't think is that big of a deal. I mean, if it's snowballs, Kayn is always pretty good as a Darken, or Shadow Assassin, but in this game I think Darken would be more heavily favored due to the juggernauts on the Abusement Squad's team. But overall, I think it's like top lane Kayn is something more of a niche pick. I think jungle is better overall, as it provides a lot of early pressure in terms of counter jungling. So this is really just preference, I suppose. He does have that Mastery 5, so we'll see what he's able to bring to the table here, and maybe potentially if he gets a lead in top lane and manages to get something like a Death's Dance Dark Inform early, he can snowball pretty well.
That's true enough, but we'll have to see how that unfolds as we load into the game here. Can start to get a look at some of the starting items across the board. And it all seems to be quite standard as far as things go.
This game, although seems very heavily favored for the Abusement Park, I think with proper snowballing, the NKT squad has got a fair chance to win this. Yi can be quite annoying to deal with.
Able to knock down that ward real quick there.
Early gold lead passed over to Abusement Park, not looking too good. But, as I was saying, Yi can be very obnoxious to deal with when ahead, so also potential QSS or Mikhails from Sona or Yi could lead to the Rammus taunt being like very reduced in value. But we do have a slight pause here, so Zia is having some issues, so we're going to switch over to the alternate screen. And how do you think this early game is going to play out based on how everyone's spread out so far?
Well, the leads or the openings from the Abusement Park are fairly defensive. You've got the Rammus starting by red side. That's pretty common. You want to get that bot lane leash and start off your game a little bit better. It looks like Zia is loading back in, so we should be good to go now.
We are good to go here, back into the game right away. Not too long of a pause, which is pretty nice for us.
What does interest me a little bit is Vanilla opting for the corrupting potion on Jarvan rather than something a little bit more aggressive. I'm not a top laner, but I do feel like Jarvan would have the upper hand in the game of this matchup, and that would be something to take advantage of.
I think Corrupting Potion does bring some offensive capabilities, as you can out-sustain while also trading a little bit more aggressively. But I think it really depends on preference. The only other option I can see would be something, if you want to play aggressive, would be like a longsword, but that's suboptimal on Jarvan anyways.
Alright, and Z, he's getting some good trades onto Dada Z here. Oh, and
he is taking
revenge is just
many auto attacks though from Orianna, whose auto attacks scale up over time, so a bit of a equal trade.
Racking up the damage with the Ori passive. Oh man, now it's going a little bit more in favor. Dada Z is still level 1 here. Takes a bunch of damage, is forced off the minion wave.
Oh, I forgot to mention, Lane Kane also may exist because of the fact that among most champions in the game, he has some of the highest level 1 stats. He has low gross stats, but his level 1 stats are unmatched by most champions. Like, he's among the top 30 champions for base stats.
Huh. The more you know there, and he is making use of that. Getting a lot of damage onto Vanilla MF here. And yeah, his W's just chunking out Vanilla whenever it hits. Not one of the easiest abilities in the game, to, especially if you don't have boots. Bear Roller, he's aware of this pressure coming in for a gank. Lands the taunt down. Auto attacks coming in. Should look to clean up Gamma Chaos pretty quickly. Gamma Chaos almost able to take out Vanilla MF, but not quite. First blood going over to the Abusement Park.
Yeah, Bear Ruler taking advantage of that early aggression Gamma Chaos was putting down onto Vanilla. And King Arya, Zia walking up level 3.
Shield's able, Shield was able to delay that, but not stop it as the W comes down. Will Dada Z be able to garner enough in the mid lane to suppress the lead gotten there? More than likely not. Oh man, big aggressive trades coming in on the bot lane. Incarnate's going low. Phoenix has to heal. More stuff happening top lane too. Bear Roller goes in. It looks like Zia will be going down. One more auto attack is all that will be needed, or the red buff combined with the ignite ticks. Now they're looking for more. Moving on to Gamma Chaos, they get the taunt. Knockup goes wide. Burn the flash out of him as well. And King Arya is not able to go in with that kind of health pool.
Gonna speed up a bit here because my my game actually did freeze. All right, we're good to go. We're caught up. But
all right, that's what I like to hear.
Yeah, I love it, dude. Bear Ruler, though, taking advantage of his taunts early game, definitely being aggressive, which I like to see out of this Rammus. Those taunts can add up to be a lot of damage and free CC to stack up if your team is grouping on the early end of the game.
Whew, big damage bot lane, but then the Sona heal with the Sona Summoner heal with the barrier just all getting knocked up and really replenishing Jinx's health bar in an instant. Now Bear Roller comes in for a counter gank. Doesn't really look like much will go on both sides. Just lead for the Abusement Park. And just one more thing in their favor. Oh man, Vanilla MF, he goes in. He's able to take out Gamma Chaos, flashes away before there can be any retaliation, and King Arya will have nothing to say about that.
I do love this early aggression from the top side of the map that Abusement Park is putting out. Like, they're taking advantage of all the CC chains they have available to them with this Jarvan Rammus, and they've forced out 3 flashes top lane already, as well as the TP Kayn.
Oh man, and King Arya just gets knocked down in an instant. The taunt setting that up nicely. Vanilla MF, he take down the Bear Roller. Bear Roller should be able to get away safely, and Vanilla MF should be able to clean this up quickly, and he does. And this is really great for them. By having this much aggression on the top, they're just drawing King Arya up here. Granted, he's not a jungler with a lot of early pressure in his ganks anyways, but by drawing that up, they allow their bot lane to constantly shove in like this, to brutalize Murphy and Cracked Apple with this pressure, and it's really showing. We're 5 minutes in, they've got an 11 CS lead for the carry, their health lead is fairly nice, and this Annie is able to get consistently good amounts of damage. And it's just setting up for a level 6 all-in. Although it's getting close here and there, once that bot lane does hit level 6, they will be able to do some crazy things with their advantage.
Yeah, Bear Ruler and Vanilla MF have had so much synergy in this top lane already. Only 6.5 minutes in, they've already extended themselves about a 2k gold lead, and they're sitting up top lane with a 3-1 Jarvan, a 1-0 Rammus with 4 assists on top of that, and a kill on the Disease, who also has a CS lead, and all the while bot lane has about a 14 CS lead for themselves in favor of Abusement Park. So they're getting gold leads across the entire map. So this kind of early aggression is what I like to see to punish something like a Kayn in lane. He doesn't get to take advantage of his early stats if he's consistently getting shut down by ganks.
Yeah, adding up to a 2k gold lead in the first 7 minutes. Absolutely insane. Now Vanilla MF, he's got tons of items. He is able to brutalize Gamma Chaos, get the solo kill, taking him down with the dung. Now Bear Roller, he wants to 1v1 the mid laner. He don't care. And, oh man, the flash pulls King Arya under the tower. And Bear Roller should be able to get away safely, surviving with 10 health from that gank. Oh man, and now Incarnated. He's forgotten he's a support. He's pretending he's a mid laner. Oh my god, and Vanilla MF is here as well. But Incarnated didn't need him. He just wipes out the mid laner on his own.
Walking up from top lane, dropping the flag on his face while the support Annie just walks up and burns burns King Arya alive. This, oh my, they're taking such great advantage of all their early champions. Like, the Annie took mobility boots first item before upgrading anything. It allows her to get around this map and match any roams that Sona tries to put out, or even counter gank the Yi by herself.
Yeah, and it's been paying dividends for sure. One thing I'd like to touch on is the Ashe item is and the Targons. In the first game, I found it a little weird that they weren't getting the Targons immediately, but in this matchup, I fully understand. You want to be able to bully more early on. When you're playing someone like Ashe, you've got this range. You're not going to be wanting to get a Doran shield or anything like that. You really want to be able to extend these trades more in your favor. You won't be taking much damage anyways because of your range. I like it. And then they set up for what they've been doing more or less throughout this entire series. King Arya just getting bursted down by the damage of Vanilla MF, Bear Ruler, and the Disease, who are starting to snowball out of control.
Yeah, things are looking very grim as
and here it is, they drop the bear! Murphy GG getting obliterated in an instant, and there it is! The level 6 all-in.
You can see all across the map, the coordination, team play, and map movements coming out from the Abusement Park is just seemingly unmatched by NKT. They don't seem like they are able to compare in terms of their team play and coordination.
Yeah, and this is looking ridiculously clean thus far. They've taken down the mid lane outer. Barely any damage on their turrets. Oh my goodness, Z's gonna have to... Ooh, Z almost getting... Oh my goodness, what was he doing? Okay, and now Barrel was coming in. They want Cracked Apple. He just stops his Powerball in the minion wave. He still doesn't care. Gets the taunt. Not quite. Incarnated messes up his stun a little bit, but it did not matter in the end. All they wanted there was to push him farther off the turret. Really secure getting this for themselves. Now Vanilla MF rolling on to Gamma Chaos. Another solo kill should be coming his way in an instant here by the Kayn ulting. Oh, that was nice there. A well-timed flash saves his life.
Yeah,
but
he will have to back as the Abusement Park are able to pick up a free Mountain Dragon on the bot side of the map. King Arya flashing in and using his ultimate, trying to take down the disease. Zia pops the ult, gets off both of the shots, and takes down the disease.
There it is. Oh my goodness, and Murphy OG, he's on to Incarnated. Few kills bleeding out here. Starting to get maybe a little bit... Maybe starting to peacock a little bit. Oh, definitely. He's taunting a minion wave, and he... for that by the barrel roller. Oh, we queued the minion wave, and that surprised the heck out of me. Vanilla MF looking to utilizing Gamma Chaos, but Gamma Chaos, he says, nah, I backed, I got my items, I can take you, I got Tabby now, man. And it goes a little bit more evenly, but that is not saying a lot given how the game has gone thus far. Some people finally being pulled top lane here. Oh, and Vanilla MF, he doesn't have his ult yet, he just goes straight through the wave. I think he's starting to sniff out this gang. Now this stuff happens. Gonna get bursted down by Disease and Incarnated. Will Vanilla MF be able to get to his teammates in time? No, Flag and Drag gets interrupted by a quick Smite W combo over to the Kayn.
Yeah, and you've got to imagine, even picking up that kill on Jarvan, you got to feel for NKT, and their morale is probably dwindling at this point after such a huge lead has been extended by Abusement Park this early on into the game, which could be the end of the series.
Yeah, absolutely. The gold lead being at almost 4,000 at the 12-minute mark.
God,
absolutely brutal from the Abusement Park. They are living up to their name, truly abusing their lead, and just stretching it out all over the maps. Incarnated Z damage goes forward. Z doesn't quite connect with the ball, but it doesn't matter when the bear hurts that much. Incarnated with a little bit of help from Z's solo kill Z.
And we see Duskblade picked up by Jarvan before finishing something else. He definitely looking to snowball this game out of control and just put it to an end ASAP.
Yeah, getting that before even grabbing boots. Now, King Arya, he activates the ult, but it doesn't look like he's actually that interested in fighting as he starts to go for the minion wave. But Incarnated is interested in fighting and sets it up for Disease to finish him off, and an assist transferred onto Vanilla MF. They're going to keep running down this lane. The bot laners on the side of NKT, they think still laning, while the rest of the map is just falling apart, finally forcing some backs out of that bot lane. Should allow Phoenix to get that turret. Some more fighting going down here. Z is able to help Gamma Chaos take down Barrel Roller there, but Vanilla MF will quickly slam down on him to avenge his comrade. And now he's going to look to get Z here. Flag and drag into the slow.
Let's see
1Q auto shot combo. Oh my god.
Holy.
He didn't even need the Duskblade proc. 1Q was all it took. Oh, nice little knockup. He doesn't want to get burst down by Cracked Apple, and Incarnated saves his teammate. Oh my word.
Yeah, you can
This is quite the game.
The spirits are broken from NKT. They're all just running amok. It's becoming a clown fiesta and a half.
Is it ever? Oh my word. What? Oh my goodness. Okay. Pardon me for that. Oh my goodness. If Vanilla MF going forward, trying to get something pretty crazy. It's a lot of damage onto Murphy OG, but Murphy OG getting one of those kills where you feel so much better because it felt good to get the kill, but because not getting it would have felt atrocious. And finally something going in favor of brutalized boys.
I'm actually, at this point, I'm starting to feel a little bit surprised that the Abusement Park has not extended their lead to push out these side lane towers, as they're both relatively weak targets. They're really easy to take, and then with that, they could play around getting that Rift Herald and ending this game a bit faster than they seem to be pacing it.
Yeah, absolutely. It is a fairly common issue. Teams not knowing how to really abuse a lead. Fully spread it across the map. Oh man, a shockwave comes to Zia, and this is usually what you see instead. You don't so much see the objective prioritized play, or when you do see it, it's exclusively around Dragon and Rift Herald. These teams have heard the term objective-based play, and they want to replicate it, but they don't know how to properly set up these turret pushes. But at this point, it almost doesn't matter.
Yes,
because
kills equal objectives. 20 kills
exactly
to 6 in favor of the Abusement Park. It's a slaughter out here today.
Bit of an awkward flash from Murphy OG. I feel for there that Ash arrow is a little bit wonky, but you still need to have more confidence in where you're flashing out of an Ash arrow. There can't be even a hint of doubt.
Right, that was like a very
Incarnated,
reactive, instantaneous flash.
Oh, Incarnated, almost able to take out another one. Awesome. Nice. Shivers micro. Will it be enough to take out King Arya? The down. Oh, but the Alpha Strike is just enough. Tibbers is enraged though. Will he finish it off for him? One more auto.
Oh! No! Feels bad, man. Incarnated, unable to get the kill, traded back onto Yi. But the Duskblade one shot coming in from Jarvan takes down Murphy OG. Puts him on another 30-second gray screen.
Oh, and assist pings coming up from... He really wants to get out of this, but he doesn't.
I've seen that one before. Oh my.
Volley into auto, volley into turret auto, pardon, is enough to clean him up. And oh man, Vanilla, he's more than happy to take this too. Getting tons of damage onto Cracked Apple. Manages to just tipper the Q onto him. Now he's trying to get out of here alive, which he cannot do. Maybe a little bit too much focus on Sona there. But when you've got a teammate who's starting to whittle down Rift Herald, does it really matter? The answer is yes. You've still traded your top. Your Kayn is just wave clearing out mid lane. Your side lanes are a mess that are soon going to fall like leaves from a tree in autumn. And with this going down, they can most likely abuse this to take over the game. Or to blast open the base, which they have been slow in doing.
Incarnated decides to just walk over those traps as if there's nothing that can stop him. He walks forward and takes down King, who's stunned up by Phoenix.
Oh my word.
And that's just a clean double kill.
Oh no, Incarnated. He's Echo. Oh my.
Who needs to finish Coin or Sightstone, or who needs support items when you're playing Annie with 6 kills?
Oh, this game is getting really out of hand.
Oh.
Vanilla MF, he's good. This should be an easy one. Oh yeah, flash Q.
Got the flash key.
And he's just gonna walk in. It might have been able to walk into the bubble, but with Jarvan's mobility. Oh, Cracked Apple, he's getting caught out.
Bear Ruler stopping for a quick spin on the back of the shell.
Yeah, there goes the... Oh, and they do burn the flash for Cracked Apple. And that's a nice and quick one for him. Gamma Chaos trying to get something onto Dudley. He cannot do that. And... oh my goodness! God. Vanilla just obliterating from the face of the earth.
This is quite the game.
Words fail me.
Yi wants this 1v2, but he will get taunted. Or not. He will flash that master emote nonetheless.
Okay, Vanilla MF, he takes down Zia in the mid lane. A 2 for happening there. And they'll look to put the finishing touches on the game pretty quick. Oh,
he does go down!
Cracked Apple is able to get the trade kill there. Nice shutdown gold going in favor of his team. Oh my... What is Yi
33 kills. Oh my.
Oh my. Oh my, indeed.
Doesn't look at the Yee's items.
I have.
Yee has
I've seen him.
opted for the 6-tier, no, the 5-tier and boots build. Haven't seen that
Yeah,
one too much recently.
It's a bit of a niche strat.
Right.
It takes a lot of time to scale up.
I did see a B5 Korean guide on the 5-tier Yee strat.
Nice. Of course.
But
Oh.
we'll have to see how it works out this game. How it's gonna fan out.
Dude, did that B5 Korean write any other sick guides that I can check out?
I think.
Oh,
Ooh.
tippering the Oriana. Oh, that was nice. Sorry to interrupt.
Oh no, I'm lost in thought as I wonder what other magnificent builds he's made that I've seen. Can't think of any off the top of my head, but another kill picked up on the dancing Yee. Towers should be dropping here pretty soon as the Rift Herald makes its way forward.
Oh, dude, I've never seen the Dancing Rift Herald. I think I might find it too.
We may have a chance to see it live on Ascension eSports.
Oh, here it goes. Get some damage on.
Zia doesn't
Can
seem
they
to
keep
want to
it
have
alive?
any of it though. He
Oh my
dropped some
word.
ults.
Oh no! Murphy not able to flash out of the ult, but gets away with a sliver of health.
Oh, Herald is
Unfortunately,
dying.
the Rift Herald is tanking both turrets. Now Gamma Chaos. Oh, he's going to be able to get a lot of damage out here. Phoenix goes down. My voice has been going at this too much.
Oh, snipe out from Zia, but Rift Herald sadly does die. We won't witness it live today,
Whoa!
but maybe one day.
Whoa! Master Yi's spoiling Game of Thrones in all chat. I'm in the 5th season, dude. What the hell? What do I do now?
Oh no! Ree! Oh, Disease makes a quick turn on Gamma Chaos. Looks to drop the Q on Zia, but he gets
gonna
stunned.
go down and...
Will go down. Holy, what a game.
Well, you know, that's why you don't start dancing in the enemy base. You want to just make this one clean as hell. Granted, you're up against a Yi with 5 tiers, but I mean, still, you don't want to be those guys who lost to a Yi with 5 tiers when you had 40 kills. I mean, then again, when your Annie can do that to the mid laner,
with 20 stacks of Medjais now. Jarvan opting for that lethality build, continuing on that lethality build. Yeah, I know this game is looking like it's coming to a swift end.
Oh man, how's your day been, man?
It was pretty normal until now.
Yeah.
It's pretty slow, basic day, just waiting for things to come up, and then you see a Jarvan with 2 lethality items, 1-shot a Sona. And
yeah. He doesn't even have boots. Yeah, he doesn't need them.
Who needs boots? Oh, but a 3-man
knockout, they're actually
getting
a lot of AoE damage.
A lot of damage, but sadly Yi does no damage because he has Mobies and 5 tiers.
Wait, they could have actually come ahead in that fight if he was playing actual weapons.
True.
That's just not okay. Okay, well...
Definitely going to have to do some investigation with this Yi after the game, but as of now, it looks like the game will be coming to a close as Disease and Phoenix gang up on this Nexus.
Taking a remarkable 23 minutes. Trying to pat the KDA a little, not quite able to finish off the Sona, it looks like. Nah. There goes the Nexus. Holy moly! That was quite the game.
Yes, and quite the all chat as well, if anyone was paying attention. I don't know if there's much to say about that game and from an analytical standpoint.
League is a game with a snowball mechanic.
Yes.
A small lead can turn into a larger lead, and that larger lead can be used to secure even larger leads.
And it gets worse and worse as Yi builds more tiers. It doesn't go uphill after that happens. But we see Jarvan and Annie topping the damage stats. Pretty nice. Abusement Park at least can be happy that they did proceed past this team in playoffs. It would have been pretty sad to see this kind of what's the word? This kind of results in semis. For example, if this team was was put through, and then you get a 5-tier Yi in semifinals, that wouldn't be very nice.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Abusement Park can be pretty happy with this win. They padded their stats. Now they can top everybody else in Dragon League. Looking pretty good for them in the end. But is there anything else you want to add on today?
Don't listen to Bronze 5 Koreans.
Warning, B5 Korean guides are not the way to go.
Like, the memes are great, but Bronze 5 in Korea is not actually above NA Challenger.
Believe it or not.
It's a weird concept. But no matter how strong your country's culture is, the bottom of the bottom are still going to be pretty low.
But anyways, guys, this has been a pretty fun cast. This has been Dragon League and Ascension eSports. If you want to learn more about our organization and how we do things around here, you can scroll down to the About Us tab, get a little bit of information, and head over to our subreddit, Discord, and YouTube to get some nice clips and information on how we do things here in Ascension. And if you want to enter an Ascension tournament in the future, we are getting closer and closer to the end of this season and Elder League season for Gold, Plat, Diamond, or not Gold, Plat, Bronze, and Silver. So if you're within that rank range, feel free to check out our subreddit and get involved.
Absolutely. You can also check us out on Discord. There are links to that on the subreddit being r/Ascension eSports. Feel free to check us out. It's a fun time. We can all vouch for it. And I hope everyone who's watching has a fantastic night tonight. Go out there, just have fun, eat Licks burgers, paid by Steve. And yeah, anything you got, Corin?
No, I think that's going to be it for me.
Okay. Brilliant. Well, thank you all very much for watching. Have a great night.
See you guys next time.